competing reasons for staff absence in the health service, and there are warnings this crisis will make that worse. Our correspondent Lindsay Buse takes a look at what's being done to help.
So, just leaving for work for another 12.5-hour night shift.
This is life on the coronavirus front line. Kirsty's a nurse caring for potential COVID patients.
Throughout the shifts, you're worrying about your colleagues, how they're coping, how they're feeling, and everybody's got different things going on in their life out with the hospital, and staff are having to make decisions to make themselves safe and their families safe. I know a lot of people are self-isolating. I myself have had to move an hour away from my family to keep them safe.
Kirsty's a member of a mental health charity set up in memory of her friend Laura, pictured here. The Laura Hyde Foundation has reported a rise in contact from emergency workers in recent weeks, including in Scotland. Organisations representing staff say many are living away from home. Worries about issues like childcare and finances are adding to the stresses of the job.
These pressures can have an impact on the mental health and well-being of health and care staff wherever they work. It's at this time that the employers need to enhance the services they provide for health and well-being for their staff.
The Maggie's Centre in Kirkcaldy would normally be used by cancer patients, but right now it's a place for NHS 5 workers to take time out, offering a quiet, non-clinical space where staff can also talk to psychologists.
We're asking staff to do things, particularly nurses, to do things that they've never done before in the way that they care for patients. So because patients' families are not able to come in, they're becoming the patient's family, if you like, but also the way that they're nursing people and having to socially distance, not being able to give patients a cuddle, hold their hand, any of that, that's really hard.
This service is described as psychological first aid, as staff tackle the immediate demands of this pandemic. But the mental health impact could last a lot longer.
Now that we have a lot of these things in place for the immediate situation, myself and other colleagues are starting to think, okay, what are we likely to need to have in place over time? And again, we know from the research around psychological well-being that you're looking at probably 12 to 18 months of needing to have these things in place.
The Scottish Government is expected to set out details of more mental health support in the coming weeks. Support would be welcomed by those on the front line.
Let us reach out for help and break the stigma that it is okay to ask for that help, because at the end of the day, if we can't care for ourselves, we can't care for other people.
Lindsay Buse, BBC News.
You're watching the Monday